We are now at Havnens Haender, who's the sustainable building merch in Copenhagen. We only sell bio-based building materials. It started actually because we are craftsmen. Together we have over 50 years of experience as masons, and we want to build with some materials that doesn't harm us as much as these materials we used to build with.
We have too much chemistry in our building materials and in our built environment as a whole, and we are actually, nobody really has an overview of what's the long-term hazards. You know, we know that something is wrong, but the mix of these harmful chemicals is only starting to show. So one thing is the CO2 emissions, that our building materials has an advantage, but it's also when it comes to chemicals and the health.
Also for our employees. So we got deep into that and started using like wood fiber insulation and paper insulation instead of, these conventional insulation materials. Things that was already on the market in Denmark, but we got deeper into it and found out that, okay, there's a lot of materials. So actually we want to go this way already at that time. And then, we also got involved with this union called the Union for Danish Ecological Building. And we visited them in 2018, and they were like doing this for many years, building with straw bale houses, mass ovens, clay mortars, natural paints, things like that. But what we found out it was quite slow getting it on the market. So we just started looking in south of the border, saying, what's going on in Germany? And we just found so many beautiful materials, like really high-class factories who produce these materials, and we tried to get them up, but the building merchants was like, no, we cannot get that up for you. And when we called the factory, they were like, but you need to be a building merch. And so that's where we saw the hole. Let's do it. So we opened up this place in the 1st of May 2019 as a bio-based building supplier. And then it just, and it was still like, for the not to be harmed with the material, but suddenly it was also indoor climate. It was quite much better with bio-based building materials, and also the CO2 emission. So that's the topic now. The biggest topic now is because they use less CO2. Actually, some of our materials embody CO2 before you install them. So that's the important thing now. And what follows with indoor climate, more healthy material for the craftsmen is actually just like a bonus.